Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we got kind of roped into to side quest involving the Crimson Fleet. Now, I suppose we don't necessarily need to do it. We're at the point in this side quest where we're kind of able to just kind of go back to what we were already doing before, but might as well. Might as well at least do the one of the few side quests that kind of places it in my path, places themselves in my path, since I'm probably not going to be wandering around exploring. Find the Regana near? Oh, I don't know where on this planet it is going to be. Can I just fly there? Do I have to, pick a... Oh. There we go. There's the travel button. But right now I need to go to probably that ship.
Pilot of the Regana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
You have a crewman on board I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
Murder. The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Maybe we can work something out.
Exactly. Talks like these always work better in person. We can hash things out, break bread, the whole deal.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. All right, you can dock. We will talk then.
All right. Let us board the Regana and see if we can fake the death of this crewman. I would be surprised if this game forced you to actually kill him without any other options. Oh. What are you expecting to do with that knife? Really, you, what would,
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
I don't know who's listening over comms. This is safer? Didn't we say our plan? Just tell... yeah, this is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
The fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you?
No.
And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him.
Otherwise, I would have had to blow up the whole ship.
We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
As long as he agrees to turn himself into UC SysDef.
Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Okay.
Thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. I would have never believed the thing that just happened. Alright, so I don't know, like, I guess that'll check out. That's not exactly the most believable story. I don't believe it right now. And I'm expected to go back and tell this Crimson Fleet lady that, you know, he wasn't even on the ship. We checked the manifest. Here's some supplies we looted from the ship. After boarding it, I guess? Your intel was just bad. You know, okay, the more I talk about it, the more it seems like a plausible enough story. Your intel was just bad.
Damn, just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Oh my. Ah, son of a... Nope, get back here.
No one messes with the Crimson Fleet.
No. No, I want more. All right. Nope. Get back here. Okay, so this is also, you could say, a bonding experience for me and my new Crimson Fleet pals, because we get to blow up ships that aren't like UC related. They're just ecliptic stilettos. Get back here. I said, get. I don't know if I have to do that anymore. I think I'm all done with that specific upgrade line. And then loot you. Thank you, everybody, for being very close to each other.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control. But
Of course
definitely
you
went
did.
faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Actually, I ran into some complications.
I don't like complications. And neither does my boss. What the hell happened?
I searched the ship, and Austin Rake wasn't aboard.
Bullshit. My source was rock solid. You, though? I'm starting to doubt. Your story stinks worse than Adler Kemp. And that son of a bitch probably hasn't showered in a month. So choose your next words very carefully. What really happened out there?
I saw a chance to make money with no risk, so I made them unload their cargo.
Not your
So the story didn't work?
Rake slipped away.
He wasn't on...
Fleet needs to be able to trust that
Didn't
you
we
can follow
talk about this?
my orders. That being said, you saved my ass with Ecliptic. And decent pilots are tough to find these days. So I'm gonna let this one slide.
I'm very confused as to what story was actually
Gonna cost
necessary.
you extra. Jettison those supplies I know you grabbed from the Regana. I was gonna let you keep them. But now, they're mine.
Okay.
Consider it payment for the hit I'll have to put on Austin Rake. And more importantly, for wasting my time.
What was the point about erasing his name off the manifest? Did that just go nowhere?
Now you see how it works. I give an order, and you follow it. Remember that. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple.
Oh yeah, it was so
Hope
simple.
This business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Yeah, sure. Why send a person? I'd rather have you come after me.
Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for.
I mean, I might as well use my space scoundrel class for like the one thing that asks for it.
The fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
I guess that makes you a pirate of the Crimson Fleet. All that's left to do now is to get yourself an eye patch and a parrot.
What? Why would I need a parrot? I've already got you, Barrett. Alright, let's go to the Crimson Fleet, see if we can deal with them. So that we can go back to, artifact hunting. I imagine this isn't going to take terribly long. Like, it's not going to be like a whole, like series of missions. Okay, see, now the travel button isn't there. Are they on Mars? You know... Why... Oh. I had to set a course first, and then I could travel. Got it. Oh, hello. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4 medium-sized ships and one bigger ship. Do I hail it?
Welcome back, Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Like, what if we just blew up this ship? Like, obviously we probably wouldn't survive.
Conde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regatta.
Oh, this is the
I'll be able to see him.
this is the United Colonies ship. I didn't realize I was going back to see these fellas. Whoops. It's a good thing I didn't decide to fight everybody. Now that would have been bad. I had assumed that we were just going to go off and go to the Crimson Fleet, but nope, we're reporting.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rake. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
I'm glad he surrendered. I didn't want to kill anyone, innocent or otherwise.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We wouldn't be the good guys if we did.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
So, going onto this ship to kill one person, bad. Hiring people to kill someone so that you save them and kill the people you hired, good. That's the morality we're going with. That was a clever way to ensure Neva's trust.
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem like I passed their initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going
I'm
as
in
expected.
like Flynn.
Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Everything's going according to plan.
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
These criminals
And their
don't have a
ruthlessness
single
is only
roof.
surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Neva at the key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background.
Considering we're already meeting the leader,
every
like, this
member of the
probably
fleet.
isn't going to go on for too much
Those,
longer.
Most of all.
If we had to deal with
Wonder if
more
the
second-in
files mention
commands,
Any of his poker tales. Pirates and gamblers are basically part of the same genus.
You will be thankful you did the homework when it comes time for the test. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
all right.
The
Barrett.
Regana made it to port with 0 casualties.
Looks like we've got to head over to the Crimson Fleet. Will this reduce the amount of spacer attacks in the system? Like, we haven't actually had dealings with the Crimson Fleet since then. We've only kind of been fighting... We've only been fighting, like, random spacers and random pirates. Or will this increase our dealings with the Crimson Fleet? Because we've taken out the leader and everybody will know that we were the ones that did it, so they want to come out and take us down in revenge. Alright, let us point ourselves at the fleet. No. Okay, so the Vigilance is big ship, and they've got 4 little ships, or medium-sized ships. Let's see what the Crimson Fleet has. Alright, let's actually go to Sagan first, because we have not explored enough to go into the Crimson Fleet space. Get back here. Yeah, shields are overrated. There we go. Ah. Alright, that knocked out their shields. There's that. Alright, delinquent spacer ship. I will get you. Okay, there goes your shields again. That will get you. Now you have no chance. You are beaten. It was useless to resist. Oh, that's a bold claim. Oh. That was a quest mission. That was specifically the mission for Landry. Who would have thought? That's convenient, I suppose. Like, I wasn't planning to actually go to the galaxy that required me to help out Landry so I could do more bounties for him, but that's pretty convenient. I also have a left hand too. I feel like I've been raising my right hand like throughout this entire episode, but that's because like losing camera function is easier to deal with when you're doing nothing versus say determining losing your movement speed. Actually, I'm in space, so I could just let go. I could just let go of the controller entirely, and I'll be fine. I forget about that. That space works differently from just walking around. All right, but let's see if we can jump to this fleet now that we have gotten a little bit closer. That was actually kind of convenient that the random battle against pirates was actually a mission. All right, what do we have here? We got like a little bit of a space station. It looks like a lot of little ships. Like, how dangerous is this space station? It doesn't seem particularly dangerous. Unless there are, like, turrets and guns on it that I don't notice. And then I need to speak to them, and then I need to investigate them for crimes, because that's what's really going to bring down the space pirate.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30.
Actually, let's keep the spacesuit on. For some reason, Barrett is not going to disguise himself. You're Neva Mora. Hello, Neva Mora.
Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
You know this is an
Now toss
important...
this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
You know this guy's an important character
The hell
because
took
his
you
name
so
is
long?
Crimson Fleet
Forget you had a
Marauder.
grab jump or something?
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But all that aside, you made it. So now,
So basically
you get
be
to
an
hear a nifty
asshole.
history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
So it actually might have decent defenses. I bet it really pisses the UC off that you're stationed here.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
I love tours. Gift shop last this time, though, right? I want to stay focused.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History
Also,
time.
none of them care about the fact that I'm wearing the Mantis
Is in orbit
armor.
around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
This computer doesn't even work. Or the monitor. There's just nothing loaded to the monitor. The Reckoner's core. Oh, it sucks.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra.
Oh, is this you over here that's talking? No, this is you over here. Okay.
Blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because
I wonder if there's going to be a point in which you can decide whether to betray the UC sysdep
Yeah, sure.
and side with the pirates.
I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
That's what I'm getting the impression of, that there's going to be a point where you can actually choose that.
The Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
if I don't have it, you don't need it.
All right.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which,
I need better looking clothes.
last purchase, Neva.
Do you have better looking clothes?
Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See, you need to be just an asshole. You can't be nice.
Ain't exactly easy to find. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra.
Though it's interesting that we're getting a big tour of this station, but we did not get a single tour of New Atlantis.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva?
So this is where
Delgado still lets you recruit
the traitors and such get tortured, probably.
You mean Austin Ray? I'm working on it, all right? I just ran into a few complications, but trust me, he's as good as dead.
So you say. We'll see about that. Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. Pursuing Rake is costing us a small fortune.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And
because it actually costs money to run a giant pirate outfit.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Yeah, because essentially it's kind of like if you just be an asshole to the people on the ship who have strapped a bomb to you, like what are they gonna do worse than that? They've already strapped a bomb to you. That's going to get infected.
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh wait, yes I have.
But has it gotten infected?
Dispense with all the stupid jokes.
That wasn't a joke.
I've been hearing them for years.
I'm warning you, sir.
I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet. I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might.
I mean, isn't that how they got Capone?
Delgado,
is they got him through his accountants.
A certain degree of safety.
I bet you don't get out much.
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
One of us. One of us. It's time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now,
He's like...
I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado.
His voice is like one step away from like supervillain.
There, I hope.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Should I continue or should I like take a look at the shops?
Still have nightmares about that job in Cheyenne. It was worth every credit of.
I noticed this is not considered stealing. Interesting.
You're still standing. Can't be that bad.
Been hearing some stuff about the mantis.
All right, what you got?
See anything you like? Now you're speaking my language.
Yes, yes, yes. Weapons? The Hunter Wolf. The Power Beat. The Varoon Pain Blade. Ooh. Hold on. What is this? Some more diplomacy chances? Yeah, I haven't actually upgraded to that point yet. Yeah, I can get copy of Moby Dick.
Come back and see me sometime.
Tune in next time when I do a complete reaction to reading Moby Dick.
Components. I hate wasting my... Behold, my random assortment.
I can't, it's butter and grapes. You have like a random assortment of aid materials. Okay.
We're done here? Great.
Okay, you have weapons. I can tell because of...
The right protective gear. I'll only the bet.
Let's see. Peril? You got pirate crew. A med pack. Can I sell stuff? Do I have anything I want to sell? And I keep forgetting about these materials. I don't need to carry them on my person at all.
Stay safe out there.
Alright. I don't think there's anything I want from these shops. Oh, there's the gym.
You see SysDef as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
See, here's the thing. Even if they're a joke and they haven't caught you yet, like, all they have to do is catch you once, right? Oh, it's the command center. You know because it's written on the floor.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
After what she put me through, she better vouch for me.
If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then
you told me to be an asshole.
Problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit, and I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here.
Clearly.
Right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires.
What's the line from...
way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
What's the movie line? No one stops, no one quits. I don't think I've got it right. If you know what I'm talking about, and you got the right movie and reference, double bonus points. Or it's no one gives up, no one quits. Got it, boss.
Boss? Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Yeah, don't worry, Dale. This one knows how to follow orders.
Perfect. Then we can move on.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
Which is convenient because that doesn't involve shooting any innocent people or the UC.
Cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Maybe you should tell me more about Crix's legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef.
We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
UC'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Okay. Did we level up? No, we just got an achievement, is all. Also, like, when are we going to go around looking for evidence? Is that going to come later?
Too many missions, not enough time.
I press A to board, but I really want to go straight to the cockpit. And actually, let's sleep for 1 local hour so I could refill my health.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. Let us undock. Isn't this just a nearby planet? I'd imagine. Like, it has to be nearby because it's associated with this station. Ah. There we go. Well, I've already been to various planets that are frozen, so this is just going to be another ice planet among ice planets. So many Hoths. Not enough, Oh man. It escapes me right now. What's the planet with the Ewoks on? Kashyyyk is the Wookiees. Damn it. It escapes me. If you remember the planet the Ewoks are on, bonus points. Why not? What are we expecting to fight in these ruins that has caused so many deaths for the previous rookies?
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
It took me like a minute. I always keep my word.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Endor. There we go.
Fine.
Planet Endor.
Listen up, because
You lose those bonus points. I'm sorry, I remembered.
We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy.
Endor or
We are
Andor?
not here to scrap for loot.
Endor,
Whatever
I
you
think,
pick
yeah.
up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
So don't worry about picking up any loot. Sounds simple enough.
It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed
Exactly,
to
that's what I'm saying. Don't even bother picking anything
that's
up.
enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule.
Oh, Mathis is the other rook.
Job. You do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Well, I have a ship. Like, Mathis doesn't have a ship. Understood.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
You go on now. I know how to handle myself on iceball planets. Trust me.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Or are there robots in the prison, and that's who we're fighting? Ah, sorry. There are aliens. Alright, it's been a while since... You know, we've never really had to fight aliens in general, despite the presence of, like, a few here and there.
Love it.
All right. Where the hell are my allies? Okay, there they are.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Okay, so open the lock to the lock. I'm ready.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Mathis, you should have put on a helmet.
Crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. Let's go.
Oh, so we haven't even reached this point before. You led a bunch of rookies, found a locked door, and... I don't think these guys were very good at their jobs.
First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, pull it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing there's going to be a twist to the story, like the Crimson Fleet really began because the UC split off.
Your mouth shut and your eyes open.
That's what you said before. Yeah, I'm not picking anything up. Although it seems like I'm gonna have to wait for... Ooh, I'm just gonna pick up those digipicks. Maybe he's gonna not worry about the fact that I picked up digipicks. Perhaps your clue is in the depository.
Where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second.
Oh no, it's the inevitable sound of aliens. It is convenient that I'm able to upgrade both my ballistic weapons and rifle.
Let's see what they were carrying.
The aliens? They were carrying vital fluids inside them.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah.
He kind of looks like if Ewan McGregor became a trucker. Sounds like someone needs to grow a pair.
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
All right. Oh no! Oh, that is what happened.
Rock must be several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del, can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
We stick with the plan.
The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now.
Well, first thing we need to do is find a way out of this place.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. For right now, I have a much better idea. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
I'm not betraying Delgado.
Oh,
I don't
come
trust
on.
this guy.
We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again? Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
Not going to happen.
Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you.
Oh no,
Now,
I feel
let's
so
find a way out of
disappointed that I don't have your respect.
I guess that's one way through.
Anyone still alive up there? Come on, we need these doors open.
Things live in this kind of cold. That's bullshit.
Crap. To see if the two of you made it, huh?
It was a close one, but we're in one piece.
Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that?
We got it.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Please be advised that all prisoners are to be classified and sent to their proper intake areas based on the following criteria. A block, standard prisoner unit A through K. B block, standard prisoner unit L through Z. C block, violent offender unit. D block, high-risk prisoner unit. E block, solitary confinement unit. Lock intra-prison message system. RE Jasper Crix arrival. Please be aware that we have a Class 5 extremely dangerous, highly violent prisoner transfer occurring today, Jasper Crix. He will be arriving on Shuttle 5 with a full escort detail. This individual is to be immediately transferred to D block after arrival. Do not attempt to search or perform standard medical examinations until the prisoner is in a secure location. I urge all security personnel not to underestimate Crix's ability to escape custody. So that makes him high-risk prisoner unit.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Will the game remember all of the little pieces of stuff that I've been picking up? Let's see. Please be advised that we're taking all staff complaints regarding the intolerable temperatures within the lock very seriously. Unfortunately, our facility has been provided a poorly engineered heating system that is woefully insufficient to combat the cold, leaving some sections of the prison at temperatures as low as 5 degrees Celsius. Administration understands the conditions within the lock are less than ideal for staff, so we ask for your patience while we wait for an improved system to be delivered from New Atlantis. In the meantime, portable heating units and cold weather gear has been made available for assignment. Please see your section supervisor for details. The security alert is being issued to all personnel. It's been brought to our attention that some of the prison population has discovered a way to create improvised weapons by carving chunks of permafrost from cell block walls. Thermal coils from portable heating units are being cannibalized and used to manufacture these dangerous items. Therefore, security has no choice but to remove the portable heating units from all prison cells. Extra blankets and cold weather gear, such as jackets and thermal undergarments, will be distributed to replace the units. If you observe any prisoner in possession of an improvised weapon, be certain to activate a blue alert before approaching this subject. I'd like to congratulate Brian Richard for winning last month's trivia contest. Month's questions are below. Good luck! What type of star pulsates rapidly, which causes it to vary in diameter, temperature, and luminance? Nobody knows. What is another name for a neutron star with an extremely powerful magnetic field that might occur after a supernova? Who could possibly tell? Oh. Forgot about the actual thing I needed to do.
What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Alright, I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.